Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Tim. I bring you villages related content, and in today's video, I'm going to bring you the future of the villages. I'm going to show you some brand new villages that are not on the map. But first, I want to explain to you what the villages is. It is a 55 plus community located in Central Florida. It's the safest community in the state of Florida. It's also the fastest growing metropolitan area in the nation. And if you see any homes on my video today that you're interested in, you will need to contact the village's sales associate. I will show you that contact information a little bit later in the video. And what you see in front of you is the villages.com website. All of the dots on this website represent a new home for sale. And I want to show you some new neighborhoods that aren't even on the map. And the first neighborhood is going to be this neighborhood, the village of Lakeview. I'm going to show you the map that William Vans has recently published on his website. We're going to go over the map. We're going to look at some new neighborhoods, especially south of the Eastport Town Square and east of the Eastport Town Square. And Eastport is located right here. It is a town square where nightly entertainment occurs. You'll have live music. You'll have shopping and restaurants there as well. And I wanted to show you some of the new things on the website today. You do have a lot more of these courtyard villa homes opening up in the Landon Villa neighborhood. You do have the Oak Hollow Veranda Homes North neighborhood. You have a few more homes there. These are the two newest neighborhoods. And for those new to the channel, a veranda home has enclosed backyards. It's similar in size to a designer home. A courtyard villa also has enclosed backyards. A lot of people like to purchase these homes who have pets. But let's look at the William Vans map, and we're going to talk about this green patch right here, the village of Lakeview. And this is the William Vans map. It's found on vans.com maps. Let's take a look at the village of Lakeview. Let's see if we can zoom in. And you can see that Lakeview is going to have 4 different neighborhoods. I believe this big blue patch is going to be designer homes. And then you have 3 smaller communities within the Lakeview footprint. And those are yet to be determined. I looked on the village's website, the districtgov.org website. I did not find any bond information on these neighborhoods. So as soon as they release the bond information, I should be able to let you know what kind of neighborhoods these are going to be. But chances are you're most likely going to have a patio villa neighborhood. You most likely will have a veranda home neighborhood, maybe a courtyard villa neighborhood, maybe a cottage home neighborhood. But I believe the big blue patch is going to be designer homes, and the 3 smaller ones are yet to be determined. So keep an eye on that. Some of my subscribers are asking me where homes might be available for sale in 6 months. The village of Lakeview might be one of those areas. And then here in the village of Oak Hollow, these 3 neighborhoods I mentioned on my video yesterday, you have the Mark Villas, Patio Villas, Oak Hollow Cottage Villa South. That's in that yellow patch right there. And cottage villa homes will have enclosed yards. You'll have a fenced-in yard right there. And then you have the Oak Hollow Verandas South neighborhood. So you're going to have more veranda homes right there. And then over here in this green area, right here, you will have a new veranda home neighborhood. Those are going to be the LaGrange Veranda Homes West neighborhoods. So that is on the William Vans map. Let's take a look at some of the new sections. People have been asking me about the new sections that are going to be east of the Eastport Town Square. It's going to be located right here. This is Long Prairie, right down in here. And you do see some neighborhoods identified already. You have unit numbers, and each unit will correspond to a bond amortization schedule. And as soon as they release the bond amortization schedules, I'll have a pretty good idea of what each one of these neighborhoods are going to be. So the Villages is developing this neighborhood. They do have a sign located on this intersection. It says Long Prairie, and I'll keep you posted there. They also have these other neighborhoods identified as well. And I wanted to go over some of those other neighborhoods with you and show you what they are. And let's take a look at this map on the vans.com website. Here you see the village of Lakeview, and we just covered that. You see LaGrange, Edenfield, they're all color-coded in. You see Water's Edge. This is where the Eastport Town Square is going to be. This is the Florida Turnpike running on the right side of your screen going northwest. And here you have the village of Green Grove Hill. And I did recently have a subscriber make a comment. What are the new neighborhoods going to be east of the Eastport Town Square that the Villages is currently excavating and developing? You're going to have these neighborhoods: Green Grove Hill, you're going to have Hopkins Pass, you're going to have Sandy Hill, you're going to have Farmstead, you're going to have Bradshaw Hill, you're going to have Merritt Field, and Long Prairie. I believe Long Prairie is the first neighborhood that they're excavating. I believe they are getting ready to build homes in this neighborhood. I think this neighborhood is going to be available maybe in 6 months from now. I think it's going to be a great location. I think it's going to be far enough away from the Florida Turnpike, yet it's going to be close enough to the Eastport Town Square, which is located right here. So keep an eye on the village of Long Prairie. I did have a commenter saying that they thought Long Prairie is going to be another Millionaire's Row type of a community because they're going to have a lot of view lots in this area. They feel that the lots of land are going to be very expensive, and I can see why. If you look at any of the other YouTube videos, you will see a lot of view lots in this area. I think this is going to be one of the most desirable locations that you can live in because it is close to the Eastport Town Square and yet far enough away from the Florida Turnpike. And then you have the other brand new neighborhoods in the north: Green Grove Hill, Hopkins Pass. You're going to have homes located here. I think they're going to be kind of close to the Florida Turnpike. Sandy Hill is going to be located here. That also might be kind of close to the Turnpike, but you'll have to make that decision on your own. I think maybe the village of Farmstead, which is going to be located just east of Water's Edge, that might be an okay place to live, especially if you're in the southern portion of Farmstead or the northern portion of Merritt Field. Stay west and close to Corbin Trail would be my recommendation. Or actually, this is Bexley Trail running north and south. So if you're interested in these neighborhoods, my recommendation would be stay as far west as possible. And Long Prairie might be a great option for you to live. So that's the first part of the video. The second part of the video, I want to talk about where are all the golf courses. And Mr. Vans has a map that shows us all of the golf courses in the southern part of the Villages. And I wanted to kind of show you where they're all going to be. So this is the map. You can see the Woodlands Championship Golf Course, and the championship golf courses will have a red dot. The green squares are going to be executive golf courses. And one of the things I wanted to know is, where are all the golf courses, especially the executive golf courses? Because a lot of villagers like to golf for free on the executive golf courses. I'm thinking to myself, there's a lot of people that live down here. And right now I'm seeing only the Laurel Oak Executive Golf Course located near the Florida Turnpike. Down here, you're going to have what looks to be Bel Air Executive Golf Course, which is going to be located very near the village of Lakeview. View. It looks like it's going to be just south of the village of Lakeview. So if you look at the villages.com website, you see this big green patch. This is Lakeview right in here. And then you're going to have a golf course right down in here. And that is going to be Bel Air. And I was wondering what is going to go in this area, because if you look at the William Vans map, you don't see residential in here. So now I know what's going to be in there, a executive golf course. So for all of this area, you're looking at Well Point, Oak Hollow, you have 2 executive golf courses. I'm not sure that's going to be enough, but we will see. But then I looked a little bit further south and east of Eastport. So Eastport is located right here. And now I'm looking here in the village of Long Prairie, and I see a bunch of executive golf courses. I'm seeing Beauty Berry. I'm seeing Honeysuckle. I'm seeing Timberland, executive golf courses. I'm also seeing the Lakes, executive golf courses. So they have a lot of executive golfing that's going to happen in this area, 4 of them. So now you have Bel Air as well as Laurel Oak up here. So now you have 6 executive golf courses. That makes it, I think, a little more palatable. I think it makes it a little more appealing to live in the Eastport Town Square area. But I think it's going to take a while for those 4 executive golf courses, essentially for those 6 executive golf courses. I believe Laurel Oak is already up and running. But Bel Air and these other 4 executive golf courses, it's going to take a while. So be patient. Here you have the Shallow Creek Championship Golf Course. It seems like all of the or at least most of the championship golf courses are up and running, and the executive golf courses are kind of lagging behind. That's the video I wanted to bring you today. I hope you enjoyed it. The future of the villages, the newest villages not even on the map, as well as some of the new amenities that isn't on the map either. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Feel free to share this video with anybody who feels interested in this content. Have a great day. Stay safe.